విద్యా రంగంలోనే అగ్రగామిగా నిలిచిన విద్యా సంస్థ మాంటిసోరీ ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం స్కూల్స్. ఫోన్ 227115 మరియు 277022.
Hello, welcome to video 10 trigonometry identities applications. Now we are in 11.4 exercise, and in the previous class I explained first main 1 and 3 sums. Second main you try in your own same model. Now we are going to do the remaining sums. Before that, once again I will remind you to revise the formula thoroughly, because on doing 1 or 2 sums only you might have understood the importance of formula. So if you have formula, you are thorough, no doubt this exercise is going to be very easy. Otherwise you may get little confusion. You know that you are all perfect, and before going to the exercise, once again revise the formula. So now I am saying second sum. Show that 11.4 second sum. Show that cosec theta minus cot theta whole square is equal to 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. These type of sums we did not do before, so first we will see how to do. So this is show, that means we have to show, means take LHS, simplify. Sometimes you may get RHS. If it is not that case, do LHS, you get some answer. Separately do RHS also, you should get the same answer. Then also your answer will be correct. Now we will go to, so is equal to left side part I am taking as LHS, cosec theta minus cot theta whole square. You all know that cosec theta means 1 by sin theta. Cot theta means cos theta by sin theta whole square. That is LCM is how much, children? Sin theta. You all know that 1 time, so 1 minus cos theta. And we have to give this square to both. For example, 1 minus cos theta whole square by sin square theta. Sin square theta. Now 1 minus cos square theta you can write as, so what do you want to see there? 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta. Is there any chance of writing sin square theta? According to identities, sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. So I am writing it as 1 minus cos square theta, and this as same term 2 times. So I am writing 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta. And now see, children, this a square minus b square. So 1 I write as 1 square. This is b square. Then a plus b into a minus b. Numerator is 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta by, this I am writing as 1 square minus cos square theta, and a square minus b square. So 1 minus cos theta into 1 minus cos theta by a plus b into a minus b. Then this is product, no? So you can cancel these two terms. Now what is remained here? 1 minus cos theta by 1 plus cos theta, which is RHS. Therefore LHS equal to RHS. LHS equal to RHS. See, children, here just now I written cosecant cot in terms of sin theta. So 1 by sin, cos by sin. That's why you should know the basic ratios thoroughly. Now I did LCM. After doing LCM, the square I given for both. After giving this, the a minus b also mean a minus b into a minus b 2 times. This according to identity. What identity is? Sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So sin square theta is equal to 1 minus cos square theta. And I applied this denominator split into about RHS. So this is the way you have to show that. Show that means therefore this is equal to that. You have to write the step. In exam, if you write with clear steps and if you write the formula, you get full marks. So this is it about second sum, which is a different model. Next sum, we will go to next sum. is third sum. Again this also show that one. Show that root of 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A is equal to sec A plus tan A. Sec A plus tan A. Okay, square root is given here. Here nothing. Just they give this value you have to show as sec A plus tan A. As I told before, LHS shall we go to LHS? Okay, LHS. Square root of 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A. As you are done in 9th class, rationalization. To remove this square root, first bring into square form. For that, what is the conjugate of this opposite to the side? So with 1 plus sin A. With that I multiply numerator and denominator, so that the fraction doesn't change anything. So I am going to do like this. Multiply both numerator and denominator by 1 plus sin A. Then what happens? See, 1 plus sin A by 1 minus sin A. Same multiply by 1 plus sin A. Okay. Now see, square root of these two same, no? 1 plus sin A whole square. Be careful when you are writing whole square. If you did not put whole square, that the square will come to only sin. Now denominator. A plus B into A minus B. A square minus B square. That is 1 minus sin A. 1 square minus sin square A. So I multiplied by both with the 1 plus sin A on both sides. This will be squared and this is like this. Then finally here, if you apply square root of 1 plus sin A whole square by 1 minus sin square is equal to cos square A. Then take out the square. Then what happens? 1 plus sin A by cos A. 1 plus sin A by cos A. Then split this cos A to both the terms. 1 by cos A plus sin A by cos A. Now what is 1 by cos A? Secant A. What is sin A by cos A? Tan A. This is what RHS. Therefore LHS equal to RHS. They ask to show that this value is equal to secant A plus tan A. Here all our just model you have to remember. So to remove the square, you should better to bring it to whole square form. Further, I multiplied with the opposite of this, that is 1 plus sin A, both numerator and denominator, so that the fraction doesn't alter. Now after seeing this, it will get whole square. This is A plus B into A minus B, A square minus B square. Here I used identity. After identity, this is square A. We all know that square and root gets cancelled. Or one more step we can write here separately. Then 1 plus sin A by cos A. Now split this cos A for both numerator. Then this is the answer. So this is second sum. Third sum. And the next one, fourth. Fourth sum is, show that 1 minus tan square A by cot square A minus B is equal to tan square. Ready? See, what is given here? 1 minus tan square A by cot square A minus 1 is equal to tan square A. How to prove? The same as previous sum. Take LHS. LHS numerator I am not changing anything. As it is I am writing here. 1 minus tan square. I know that cot A is the inverse of tan A. So I am going to change fully to tan. So 1 by tan square A. Or 1 square by tan square A minus 1. Numerator as it is. 1 minus tan square A by, now I will do LCM for this. This is the fraction. Do carefully. So tan square A is the LCM. Now one time we will go 1 minus, directly you should multiply because here 1 is there. So with 1 we have to multiply tan square A. Now what I am going to do here, that is equal to 1 minus tan square A by, see this we have to reverse, isn't it? So 1 by 2 by 3. For example, if you see normal fraction, 1 by 2 by 3 for example, then we can write it as numerator as it is, second fraction should be get reversed, that is 3 by 2. In the same way here also 1 minus tan square as it is only. Now this fraction should be reversed into tan square A by 1 minus tan square A. You see children, this is in multiplication, both terms get cancelled. So the answer is finally 1 into tan square A. This is nothing but RHS. Nothing but RHS. So I started with LHS and I proved it as tan square A. So that is LHS equal to RHS. So the sums are easy, just a little bit concentration when you are doing LCM, when you are doing reciprocal, that is normal number and this is trigonometric ratio. Now we will go to next sum, fifth sum, that is 1 by cos theta minus cos theta is equal to tan theta into sin theta. Tan theta into, very easy this also, same you follow LHS. Now what is the LHS? 1 minus cos theta minus cos theta. Denominator LCM is cos theta. Numerator 1. Cos into cos. Cos square theta. You all know that 1 minus cos square theta, how much according to identity? Sin square theta. Sin square theta by cos theta. Now check RHS. In RHS I want tan theta into sin theta. One sin theta already here. Then split sin into 2 times. That is sin theta into sin theta by cos theta. Because this denominator I give to 1 sin theta. Then sin theta already here. Sin by cos is nothing but tan. Therefore RHS. That is RHS. So in this way we have to go through this exercise. Still we have 2 more sums. So what homework I am going to give in this exercise is exercise 11.4. You try 6th sum and 8th sum. 6th and 8th sums as homework. And the remaining 7, 9, 10 I will continue next class. And before going through that, go through the examples once again and do all these sums. This is today's class and what all I gave in this exercise do without seeing one time. Though it is not homework, it's for practice. This is today's class. Thank you.